guys, this is like kind of a serious video, and I never thought that I was going to talk about this on YouTube, but I feel like I should because it's scary. So as you saw from the title of this video, people still see me as female. Or at least I think that they do. And that is terrifying to me, okay? Because I know that it's just how I think in my brain, but I think because my entire past, my entire childhood, it's ingrained in me that I am a girl, I am feminine, and nobody ever let me forget it. I would wear boys' clothes, and all of these things are in quotation marks. I'm gonna stop doing this just so you get it. Boys' clothes or whatever boys' clothes, okay? But society. Anytime I would wear boys' clothes, more masculine clothes, they would be taken off of me and somebody would give me a dress or somebody would make me wear a dress and people would tell me to do all these things that were feminine, and it was just like, it was drilled into me that I'm a girl. I mean, I did do Taekwondo and I did some activities that I guess you could consider masculine as a kid, but it was still like, the background is like, oh, you're doing Taekwondo, but you're still a girl. Like, don't cut your hair because you're a girl. And you're gonna look like a little boy in a Taekwondo outfit if you cut your hair. So no matter what I did, every corner, every time at school, anytime you would write something, everything, it's always been there. So when I started to transition, it was very hard for me to like let go of that because I always knew that there was something different. And when I realized that I was trans, I realized that I was trans. Like, it's there. I'm like, oh my God, all these things make sense. Fuck everyone else, right? But it's really not that easy. Even after I started hormones and stuff like that, like it took a long time for me to pass 100%. I would say about 10 months maybe, I don't know, I would have to like look back at my old videos of me like month by month, but I would say like maybe 100% was about 10 months on T, because I had like, and a little bit. And my voice dropped like this. But even at that, it was like I focused so much of like 5.5 years of my life knowing that I'm trans before I could get testosterone and start to pass. So it was like 5.5 years of my life where I was like dictating every single movement and thing that I did, and movement with my body and things that I said and things that I thought and things that I wanted to do. Everything was like personalized for people to think that I'm male. And like, I needed that. I needed people to know that I'm a guy, because I'm a guy. Just because I don't look like one doesn't mean I'm not a guy, right? But it was so hard because everything that I did was like, all right, I'm gonna wear these underwear because they make me feel more masculine and maybe people will get that vibe from me. And it was really hard because I still felt like people saw me as female because they like misgendered me, they called me my old name, and it was really hard. But it's like, I passed now. People have absolutely no idea I'm trans. People, what they'll do is that they'll just guess that I'm gay because I'm just very like movement orientated. I guess I'm very feminine, and apparently being a guy and feminine means you're gay, which is just like, okay, society, okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can think whatever you want about me, but like, really, that's the deduction you're making from this? Like, okay. Anyways, I still feel it to this day, and it's very terrifying, and I feel it from other people as well as myself. Now, a part of this might be because my dad and my stepmom and my sister still use my old nickname and female pronouns, like she, her pronouns. And it's very problematic, and they've tried to stop, and they're getting a lot better now, thank God. But a part of it is that I still feel like they see me as like the old me, and like the old physical me. I'm like the same person, I'm just like way more myself now. But then it like, also in public, I think I'm like, how do these people know that I'm male? Like, how scary of a thought is that? Like, yo, I've been on hormones now for almost 6 years, and this is how I'm thinking. It's very strange. Sometimes I look in the mirror, and it's not like I'm picking and choosing what to look at, but like I look at myself, and I just like stare, and I'm like, but like I see who I was before, and it's not like that person's gone and dead and like stuff like that. Like, that's why I don't like the word dead name. You're not dead, you're there. But I look at myself, and I still see the face that looks feminine, and it's very scary. I have facial hair. I have a very, like, not a very deep voice, but my voice is deep. Like, it doesn't make any sense. My face, to me, is like, I look at it, and sometimes I just like, how did it change so much, but how do I still look the same? And that is very scary, because I look at old pictures of myself, and I'm like, yeah, I still look like that. But then I do comparisons beside each other, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Here, I'm gonna share a picture, 2 pictures with you guys that I've never shared with you on YouTube before. They're in a frame, so it's kind of be blurry. It's not like I'm showing you a picture, but it's like I'm showing you a picture. So this is me and my dad, okay? This is, I don't know, 3, 4 years old. So this is me and my dad. I look like my dad like crazy now, and everyone always says that, like all the time. And that makes me feel really great. Like when he was in the hospital last year, I went in and somebody was like, is this your brother? Like, is that like, you think he's young or you think I'm old? Like what was it? But it was funny because like, I mean, the situation wasn't funny, but like the fact that like we look alike, and that's like really cool because like now I know what I'm gonna look like when I'm older, you know, and I'll be hot because my dad's good looking. I just said that on YouTube. But anyway, so this is me as like a kid, like a baby. So that's it right here, okay? And this is like not really an important picture. What I want to show you is here. I believe I am 16 years old in here. Man, I look at these and I still feel like that's me, okay? And when I say that's me, I mean physically, okay? I don't mean the emotional part, because like, yo, you don't change from being on hormones. I'm still like, I was funny back then. I'm just like way funnier now. So this is me. This is me and my dad. And like, maybe you don't see the resemblance with me and my dad right now. It's different than like other pictures, but whatever. So this is me, okay? And this is like my dad and I, like this, us wanted us, okay? I look at this and I still see me. So it's a little bit like triggering. Like I'm actually gonna use that word properly now. It's a little bit triggering to see these old pictures sometimes. And I look at that video. I made a video reacting to a video I had made 5 years ago. Here's the link right here. And as you can see, I like look different. I am not the same person because there's like a 5-year difference. But like I like look at it and I just like, I don't know. I still feel like people know and like no. And like no one talks about that. And I don't know if that's normal. And I don't care right now because I need to talk about it. Because if one person's feeling it, there's no way I'm alone. That's always been my rule. If I feel something, like not to being cocky or anything, like I feel it so someone else feels it. No, like if I feel it, come on, there's no way I'm alone in this feeling. And even 6 years on T, like 6 years, man, I'm hitting that, like I'm hitting that in June. But like I'm gonna look at myself right now and it's just like yo, like mask for mask up in here. But like for some reason, sometimes it's like the mask is pulled away and I look like that picture. And it's very confusing, very. And I think I have like, it's like an identity, I have like issues with knowing who I am sometimes, and that's like a mental health update type of thing, but let's not go there. But it's like very scary to like not know who you are, and it's very like I disassociate a lot from it when I feel like I'm not looking like who I am. Maybe it's just a mental health thing. Maybe I'm just like that's just me because I have these issues in my head that I've been dealing with a long time. But like whatever. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Like I literally feel like people still see me as a girl, and like why you do that, brain? Why you do that? God, has this ever happened to you? What do you think? Am I like, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that just because maybe I'll explore this later on if you guys ask me questions about it or like tell me that you felt this so I'm not like, maybe I'll take this video down, who knows. Anyways, let me know what you think, please. Cause like I feel like I'm like just like, I'm like what's it called? Putting myself on the line over here. And like I don't really know if anybody's on there too and they're like, hey, or if I'm like alone. Anyways, let me know what you think. Have a great week. Don't forget to watch my vlogs on Wednesdays and my other videos and my challenge videos that I will put everywhere, whatever. Have a great week. I'll see you later. Bye.